No way am I touching that.
It would be funny if he put his hands there and he found some kind of a treasure.
A birdhouse in the university?
Why not?
I thought the Arch-Chancellor had ordered all the local wildlife to be shot.
Well, there's the imp.
Oh, no, that was the students.
Eh.
Well, that's all right then. Just so long as he wasn't being cruel to animals.
Yeah, that's good. But then he's cruel to the students.
An imp. Small, offensive, and more than just a little bit suspect, I think. But I must admit, his little metal boots are rather neat. Not to mention smelly.
Huh. Smelly feet. Maybe we can get a vile stench from the boots. We just don't have a way of getting the boots. Unless we ask nicely. Do you eat?
Stop it!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Who?
Who?
That's what I said.
Who?
Who did you think I was?
Oh, nobody in particular. Don't worry about it.
One hesitates to ask any further, really.
Yeah, we do.
Oi, oi, oi.
Sounds like the imp is waiting for some certain person. Maybe somebody who is as kooky as the imp is.
Oit!
Oi!
Oit! Urgle nurgle.
Binga bongo zing zing diggy diggy doo. Blang blang bear.
So that's it, is it? That's your entire repertoire, just sitting around and saying, oit!
Is that all? Is that all? No, why? Oh, you say I'm just a smelly little imp, and so I say hooray-oh. You say that I'm a silly little gimp, and I say go away-oh. 'Cause I'm smelly over here, I'm smelly over there. I'm smelly, smelly, smelly everywhere. I fill the bathtub plug with hair, and then I sing all day-oh. Oh, you say I'm just a silly jelly blimp, and I say it's okay-oh.
Shut up.
You say a piece of string is limp, and I say the word potato.
Shut up.
Limp, limp, limp here, limp, limp, limp there. And potato peelings everywhere.
Stop singing.
How long's it take to skin a bear? And I say,
Just stop.
and I say all day, oh, oit!
Quite.
Just stick to the oit thing. Your song didn't end well.
Look, who are you?
Oi, oi, Stink the imp.
Stink.
Stench the imp?
No, stink. With a K, not a C.
No, Stink, not Stench.
See? That's what I said.
I wouldn't make any friends if I was called Stench, now would I?
Well, maybe you could.
I mean, I do have a stench. All part of the job, you understand. But stench is not, in fact, my actual name.
I see. And so you, in fact, might have the worst stench in the kingdom.
Ah, second worst, I'm afraid. The worst belongs to foul old Ron.
Foul
Well,
old
that's
Ron.
probably what did it, actually. Drove me mad and all. The disappointment, the yearning, looking towards a goal one could never really achieve. That sort of thing.
Mad?
Oh, yes. Lip-strumming, hooting, mad, I'm afraid. Oi, oi, ew. Who's a pretty cuttlefish? Oh.
Why do people lapse into insanity when they talk to me?
Well, you have that sort of a certain...
You've got a sympathetic face, mister. Oh.
Okay. I was gonna say something different. But then I lost my train of thought thanks to the imp. A lip-strumming, hooting man, you mean like... I would definitely do that after listening to this imp for any longer. Let's ask about the boots.
These boots are yours, then?
Hmm?
They're the home of your stench.
Aha! They are the perfect home for any stench.
Any stench.
They are, in fact, the ideal dream home for really strong smells. I aim to go and attract some really astounding stinks to myself later on, right after a good, hard, manic fit. Oit!
Oops.
Oit!
Um...
Nope. Didn't happen.
Oh, I don't.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna ask what the imp was doing right there. I'm sorry, I skipped the dialogue there. Let's go. Let's go and do that again.
I aim. Hang on. Here it comes now. Oit. Oh, nope. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to know what you were trying to do there. It sounds really disturbing.
An imp with curious steel-soled boots. That looks curious. Look, I hope you're writing this down. I mean, what do you want me to do? Shout, hint?
Well, sometimes it would be nice if you actually did say, like, hint, after you said something. But that is a big hint.
Well, that's it for now.
We do need a vile stench, and apparently the imp is not the one that has the vilest stench. But he does have boots that we might need, so we're gonna come back later. Can actually
I don't think I should interrupt their game. Perhaps when they're gone will be better.
Okay. We'll take the hooplas after the participants are gone. It's gonna take a while. Like Rincewind was saying in the introduction that we need to get the mouse blood and everything, that it wouldn't take too long. And Rincewind was going, any guesses? And I was just silently going to myself, yeah, it's gonna take a few hours. So we have some beehives here, huh?
Beehives?
Beehives!
I think worker bees are so nasty only because they do all the work and the queen gets all of the other. But you know, a bit of romance, a bit of soft lighting, maybe a little cup of nectar shared with the drones.
Those drones?
And I think worker bees could be as nice to get on with as anybody. Or am I just talking rubbish? All right, it was only a thought. I'll get back to the game then if you're so keen to always be practical. I don't know, you try to add a little bit of philosophical depth and do you get any thanks? I think not.
Well, you were talking about bees, not some kind of super duper big thing. They're just bees, and drones do that as a job. It's their job just to collect the nectar and anything. They don't do any romance with the queen all the time. That is the job for the production males that happen every so often. And I don't think Rincewind ever studied insects in the university.
Honestly, some people. You give them a tool and they spend the next 10 years of their life just playing with it. Doesn't anyone else round here have any sense of stability? Of aims and goals? A sensible grip on life?
I'm sorry that I looked at you. I'm really sorry, Rincewind.
How sweet. Lovely little flowers. Just what the bees need to do their work.
Can we get some flowers?
Call me surly, but I just don't feel like picking flowers.
Well, you're surly.
The university beekeeper. Look, let's not hang around too close. He might try to talk to us.
No, I was trying to talk to him.
Keep off of them bees there, sir.
There.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said, do please keep away from the bees. They're very dangerous. You need the right equipment, see? A veil, smoke, that kind of thing.
Oh, come on, they're not that dangerous, are they?
They're bees. They are dangerous. Especially if you're allergic.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Last fellow here who tried to mess with that hive ended up stung, bewitched, and turned into the helpless love slave of the bee queen.
Really?
Really?
As the gods judge me, sir. He was off there collecting pollen day and night just for the privilege of seeing her mandibles crease up in a smile, sir. Awful. Awful the degradation he got put through, sir.
Oh, gods, it must have been horrible.
Yes, sir. The pollen made me sneeze something awful.
I think at this point I should buzz off.
It even got a rim shot. Sure. That was worth it.
Look, can I have some wax out of the beehive or do I have to get tough?
Tough? What? Go in there and fight the queen herself?
No, asking you to get it.
No, I mean get tough with you.
Exactly.
You know, threaten. Offer violence. Intimidate you through use of magic powers, that sort of thing.
There's no call for that sort of thing. If you're going to take that attitude, I'm afraid I'm going to have to force you to go on a bizarre quest to find objects which will catch my interest and curry my favour.
That's usually the thing that
Oh,
happens.
that would be a novelty.
Mm-hmm.
You've no one but yourself to blame, sir. Off you go. The days are wasting.
Off to go what? You just want us to leave? We're not leaving yet.
So you really like bees a lot then?
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful little things, sir. Such rich and varied lives.
Not really.
Zooming into the hive and zooming out again, and poetry. Pure poetry in motion.
Yeah, just do one job
No
all
one
day
pays them
long.
enough attention, sir. That's what I think. If only someone would give the little darlings the recognition they deserve.
Quite.
I mean, it's all ants these days, sir. Ants this and ants that. And
Well, they
ants can carry 100 times their own body weight.
yeah, they can do, but they're really strong.
Yes, now, look.
I mean, it's nothing a bee can't cap, sir. Look at your basic regurgitation process, or the fascinating little dances bees perform. Point. I see a flower filled with nectar. Point. Watch out for the spider's web over in that tree. Point. The clover's coming into bloom. Where's he gone then? I was just getting into the really interesting bits.
Sure, you were. I'm sure of it. Really interesting part. I was falling asleep myself there. I know everything about bees already. You don't need to explain to me. Let's go to the high energy facility, where we find electricity. Weird.
Ponder Stibbons, profession research wizard.
Well, let's ask him something.
Avoid at all. Ponder personality maniac.
Okay.
Avoid at all costs.
But we need to talk to him.
So, what have we here then?
Thorms! Billions and billions and billions of thorms!
Storms.
Pardon me while I just edge closer to an appropriate escape route, will you? Please don't let me disturb your meditation on world domination.
What the heck are thorns? Point. When the beekeeper, the first time when I played this game, I went to the beekeeper, and when he said point, all I could think of is Pinky from Pinky and the Brain, because he said point. First it was all Narf, but later on he developed saying point instead of Narf.
Oh, lovely. A giant drink mixing machine.
Drink mixer? You call the greatest magical breakthrough of the age a drink mixer?
It certainly looks
Yes.
like it.
Well, alright. Maybe it is a giant centrifuge now. But one day, Pacow! Weeping roof! We have the power! We're unencumbered by outmoded ideas, and it's quite untrue that Thormic research damages the brain! We are the young generation, and we have something to say!
And that is...
We'll split the Thorm and usher in an age of cheap, clean power, a new, clear future!
We've been getting nowhere fast, haven't we?
There's no truth at all that splitting Thorms causes the brain to melt. No truth at all.
Yeah, no
Every
truth.
day and in every way, I'm getting better and better and better. They laughed at me and said I was mad, you know.
You are.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a real nice night. No, day. Ha 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 ha.
You're a loony.
Definitely.
Loony?
Yeah?
Loony, eh? Well, we'll see about that.
Not sure.
They called Mad Dog McAxman a loony.
Well, that could be because he used to dress up like a crayfish and go running up and down the high street.
That wasn't him. It was another one.
No, it wasn't. He was the idiot who accidentally ate his own feet, for heaven's sake.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, people always scoff at what they don't understand.
Well,
Well, I
usually.
understood he scoffed his own feet.
Yeah. This guy's nuts.
So, what is a thome, actually?
Yeah, I was asking that.
A thorn? You want to know exactly what a thorn might be?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Good heavens, no! That's why I asked.
Oh, yes. I can tell you all about thorns.
Well?
Aren't you going to say please?
Oh, sorry.
All right. Please tell me what a thome is.
Inside this Thorm accelerator, I can take magic and whir it up to a massively increased speed.
So it is
Imagine high-powered magic! Spells 1,000 times more efficient than before!
So it's an
With
excellent.
this power in my hand, I could...
Give your creature life?
Yep, yeah, that would be one.
Be the envy of your friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Get girls through hypnotism?
Most definitely.
Make in your spare time?
Well, anybody can do that.
Oh, yes. Yes, all that. And more.
And more.
Zoing! Come in, Starbase 9!
Look, you're a busy man, or at least humanoid.
Would you like to see a brief documentary clicky display about my work?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Yes, we were polite.
We have a guidebook, complete with an interview of me and a series of diagrams charting my incredible progress in finding out what makes the universe tick.
Oh, you be quiet.
No, that's all right. I know what makes me tick. I'm ticked when I accidentally put sugar on my sausages.
What happened to Rincewind? I think he bit his own tongue there because he was talking like that.
I don't see this as being a new age in magical energy.
It's an accelerator.
Still, might be a few arts grants in it.
Well, that's for
I
sure.
could try gargling lager and curry, then take a ride with a piece of canvas.
Yeah, that would work. You got some really weird art
Be seeing you then.
art ideas there, Rincewind. Really weird. Mad Drungo, the accelerator.
A foam accelerator, eh?
Groovy.
It looks like a giant drink mixer to me.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Thorn.
Great. We're gonna get some narration.
A thorn is the basis and traditional unit of magical strength.
Ah.
It has been universally established as the amount of magic needed to create one small white pigeon or 3 normal-sized billiard balls.
Nice.
In this very room, the thorn has been successfully demonstrated to be made up of resins, which literally translates to thingies, or reality fragments. Current research indicates that each resin is itself made up of a combination of at least 5 flavors, known as up, down, sideways, sex appeal,
Sure.
and peppermint.
Nice flavors. So there was only one flavor in there. This world is so weird. You gotta love it.
Students these days, I ask you.
What? They're hippies. They're hipsters. They're in with the groove, man. In with the groove.
Oh, like, wow.
Wow.
I see like a totally new world.
Wow.
It's a view into possibilities that might or might not be. Cosmic uncertainty, man.
Man.
Like you've got an animal inside this box, only it's a cat.
The box is a cat.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like dead.
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh man, you just have to climb in this thing for yourself and go for a ride.
Yeah, groovy. I don't think we're gonna do that. It might mess up with our heads.
Oh, lovely. So you're a research fellow, are you? Free housing, a wage, and medical benefits, and this is what we get for all our outlay?
It's not such a good job. I'd leave it if it weren't for the perks.
I wonder what kind of perks they get.
What have you been doing?
It's like a manifestation of cosmic energy.
Yeah, cosmic for
Looks like
sure.
a giant centrifuge to me.
Pretty much is.
Yeah, but it's like spiritually purifying.
How?
It removes the extraneous elements of the soul.
So it
Really?
So it sucks up your soul, huh?
So what did you lose?
His mind.
I lost, right, all the unneeded creamed corn and diced carrots that had burdened my psyche, like, for so long.
Creamed
It's
corn?
incredible, right? I mean, I never even knew I had them in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Fine. One wonders if the public knows that their valuable taxes are being spent on the creation of a giant merry-go-round. Still, there might be some sort of use come out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
You could charge kids 10 groats a go and watch them spew candy floss all over the walls.
Ah! That will be a sight to see.
At least it would give the ants something for lunch.
Indeed. Great. Thanks.
Thank goodness this robe is washable. You, on the other hand, appear not to be.
So what are you
Why
gonna
don't
do?
you have another ride?
I think he's had enough rides. That's why he puked on you.
Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
So what else do we have here? We have a machine. And there was a test tube.
A test tube. Never know. Must be useful for something.
Like 4 cc's of mouse blood?
Hey, what are those little black things roaming around inside?
Look like ants. Now where's the test tube? I think Rincewind is in the way. There it is.
Hey,
Oops.
man, you've, like, broken it now. All the ants have run away. You've, like, debugged it.
I forgot that it does that. Sorry. Didn't mean to break your machine.
Apparently it's broken though. No ants inside.
But it sounds like a real machine now.
Scaz. Essentially the sort of man who carefully files away family photographs as his sole means of recreation.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I see billows.
Oh, it's, one of those things where air wheezes in and out. Like a political manifesto, only not as tiring. Bellows, that's the word.
So let's take the bellows too. Anything else around here that we can take? Probably not. Let's talk to the Scaz person.
Ah, hello there.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And you are?
Skaz. That's a name I have. Yeah, right.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's this conversation off to a good start then. What are you doing here?
Doing?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Just answer the question.
I'm, trying to get it together,
No, I don't.
I mean, what are, like, any of us really, actually doing from a cosmic point of view?
Yes.
What?
What are you doing in this room?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, working, on this new, magical engine for working things out. It works things out,
Yeah?
By working them out,
Yeah?
it crunches numbers into little bits.
Uh-huh.
Amazing. What's it called?
Mother.
We,
Or hex.
right, call it hex.
Hex.
Why?
Well, 'cause in the working things out engine business, everything has got to have, like, a 3-letter name.
Like
Is
hell.
that because you can't understand longer words?
Could be.
What?
I mean, he's really slow.
Somehow, when I look at you, I feel that a three-letter name just isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
Really? That's astonishing. It really is.
Indeed. So, did we do the sarcasm bit?
So this is where all the grant money goes these days.
Hey, there's no point getting all, you know, uncool and heavy. Anyway, I don't deal with the money. It's all Kevin's doing.
Kevin?
He knows how to talk to the university council.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
That's what I'm asking.
One of my research assistants.
Where is he?
He's a, you know, invertebrate politician.
Invertebrate?
You mean inveterate politician? I think there's a misprint in the script.
Could be.
No, invertebrate. He's an ant. Currently, he lives in that test tube over there.
Not anymore.
Now go, you know, go like away, because I can't stand around here all day. It's too difficult.
I think you'd be standing here longer than just one day.
What are all these leggy little objects you have running around the place?
Oh, those. Oh, you know, they're ants.
Ants?
Yeah, ants. They got legs and sticking out bits on their heads. You get them in sandwiches at picnics, ants.
Yeah?
That's what they're like, you know, that's what they're called.
Yeah?
I am perfectly aware of the existence of ants.
Uh-huh.
What I want to know is why you have them running freely about the innards of a complex mathematical machine.
That's a good question.
Ah, there, in fact, is the essence of my, you know, very cunning plan. You see, when we were designing Hex,
Yeah?
like, we worked out that what with it all being so new and everything, we were bound to end with, you know, a lot of bugs in the system.
Literally.
And that'd mean people would be complaining the whole, like, time.
Uh-huh.
Every time it wouldn't work properly, they'd call us and tell us there was, you know, a bug in the machine.
So you're
kind
tech
of
support.
thing.
So why have you put an antil inside?
On him.
All right, well, the cunning bit is, we thought what we'd do is put all the bugs in right at the start, so there'd be no room for them later on. Smart, eh?
Not really. Not smart.
Amazing. And somehow so prophetic.
Right. But we don't call them bugs anymore. We call them creatures. Then, if a problem occurs, we can say, no, it's not a bug. It's just an undocumented creature, and the whole system relies on them now. They race about inside there, opening up little gates, closing them, opening them again, running about in little wheels, you know, dragging bits of information from one storage bin into another. It's working really, like, well.
I'm sure it
I'm not so
is.
sure about that. How do the ants feel about it?
They seem to like it. We found the machine works if you put living things in, see. We put in a mouse the other day,
What
and
happened?
it worked really fast when we put some RAM in, until they butted their way out.
Do you ever, how shall I put this, lose any ants?
It's funny you mentioned that. It was only like yesterday when I lost 100 of my best.
100.
It was awful. The machine was like totally debugged for a while.
That's usually what happens when you get all the bugs out of the system.
You know, much as I'm convinced that there must be a reason behind all this rot, perhaps it's safer just to never know.
True.
Maybe I'll just rob the place of every little object that might be of use and just leave it at that.
That would be a good thing to do. Just take all the
Pick up
items.
bird, open door, throw axe at dwarf. It was so much simpler in the old days.
Ah, parcel commands. Yeah, so much simpler and deadlier.
See you later.
So we're we're done here. And we got some items for the first time. Woo! Too bad we broke Hex, because Hex is a very useful computer in the future, at Discworld at least. I've seen Hogfather, the miniseries, 2-part TV series. It was a good show. I'm not sure if you can call it a TV movie or something, but I liked it. It was really cool.
What curiosities lie in the city of Ankh-Morpork? Can he find blood? Can he find sticks? Tune in next time for the next episode of Discworld 2.